Shahrukh Khan has suffered deep humiliation at the hands of agents at a United States airport. In fact, at the Newark airport in New Jersey. Shahrukh Khan was detained at Newark airport for 2 whole hours while he was in transit. Shahrukh was in the United States for an Independence Day function for the South. He has said that he was stopped for over 2 hours. Racial profiling had stopped him in his transit. His secretary apparently was allowed to go. Shahrukh Khan was released after the Indian embassy was called upon to vouch for him. India's iconic Bollywood actor Shahrukh Khan has been humiliated, angered, insulted in America. He was detained at the Newark airport for 2 hours and questioned. Ironically, he was insulted in America while he was there for India's Independence Day celebrations when he was there to attend an Independence Day function. Again, it was his Muslim name, Khan, that triggered this fresh and unacceptable insult against one of India's best-known stars. And he kept telling the airport authorities that he was a celebrity, but the Americans continued with the apparent racial profiling. It was only after the Indian embassy intervened and vouched for him that he was released. That he was humiliated for being a Muslim was clear from the fact that his secretary, who bore a Hindu name, was allowed to apparently go. An angry Shahrukh said he felt humiliated by the Americans, and this is not the first time that Shahrukh has gone to the United States, but the latest insult has come as a huge, huge shock to millions of Shahrukh Khan fans. We're joined by Anna Vedikad of Headlines today. Anna, you've seen this sort of thing happen before. It does happen, but here we're talking about Shahrukh. How do you think he must have reacted to such a situation?
Lose his temper in public and create a scene, despite the fact that this is a highly humiliating experience. But ironically, that it should happen at a time when you spoke about the Independence Day celebrations in the US, but not just that. Ironically, that it should happen at a time when he's shooting for this film. I mean, he's in the process of making this film, My Name is Khan, which also at one point refers to, from all unofficial accounts we hear of the story, refers to, a sort of racial profiling that takes place of a Muslim individual in the US after 9/11, because Shahrukh's character in the film is rumored to be suffering from Asperger's syndrome, and apparently at one point in the film he's detained at an airport because his illness is mistaken for suspicious behavior. And yes, his character in the film is also a Khan. So it's just a clear case of is it reality reflecting being reflected in art, or art being reflected in reality? Whatever the case is, the fact is that Hindi cinema, that's often accused of being unrealistic, is seeing one of its own stories being played out in real life in the United States.